And now, ladies and gentlemen, your starting lineup for the Bixby Lady Spartans. A 5'9" junior, number 0, Kate Dowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ruffer Village. For more basketball action this time, the Bixby Lady Spartans are in the house to take on your Muskogee Lady Ruffers. My name is Patrick Hayes, and I'm alongside the legendary Connor Freeman.
Legendary, right.
Hey, look, you're a legend in your own right. Now, we definitely have our hands full here tonight. The Bixby Lady Spartans are a very good basketball team, strong basketball program, strong athletic program across the board.
Of course.
But this is a team that, if they do not win the state championship this year, they definitely have an even better shot at winning it
next year, year after.
But this team is very, very strong. A very young team, as you pointed out. Tell them a little bit about it, Connor.
Yeah, with 2 seniors on this entire team, Patrick. I mean, you don't see that a lot in high school basketball, but you do in this team, and they have proven that you can do it without having the age.
And truthfully, they are not led by their seniors. You got Courtney Wright, a sophomore. Their probably best player is a sophomore, 5'9" guard, as well as Kate Dadle is a pretty strong player there as well. Looks like both of them are going to be in the starting lineup. Courtney Wright, her brother, also a big part of the boys program, so you'll probably hear that name a little bit tonight.
Yeah, I mean, and there's not a whole lot of height on this roster either. I mean, you look at Brooklyn Scarborough, she's standing at 5'11". That's number 3, and she's only a junior. And I mean, that's their starting forward. None of the other girls touch 6 foot.
And so, obviously, we can look and see that Malaysia Burton and Demaya Brown are both in the game. They went out with injury the last time we saw them, where both did not finish that union matchup. So it's very good to have them on the court here tonight.
Yeah, Demaya Brown got an ankle brace. She's been getting treatment about twice a day, every day. And should be able to fully bounce back this game.
And you can see that brace on her left ankle. Both, again, her and Malaysia Burton both came off with an injury, did not participate the majority of that game. Actually, Demaya Brown at halftime and then the rest of the way. But they've got their hands full, got to play smart basketball if they want to beat a very good Bixby team, which stands right now at 11-2.
Right.
One of the top teams in the state and one team that can threaten. But Muskogee has proven that they can hang with the toughest of them. And let's see if they'll be able to do that here tonight. They've got to play better down the stretch.
100%. I mean, they'll come off hot for a quarter or two, and then it's really quick to lose the lead, especially in a fast-paced game like basketball.
Malaysia Burton gets the steal there. That's back-to-back turnovers on both sides. And so now she'll have it on the Ruffer U. On the Muskogee U. He's going to have to move the ball around. This is a strong and well-coached defensive team in the Lady Spartans. And so it looks like the Ruffers are taking that strategy and making them move around. It's going to be a very big key if they're going to get a win tonight.
And looks like the ball will be poked out there by Kate Warnley, and it'll be Lady Ruffer basketball.
Going to have to shoot well, too.
100%, yeah.
And find that 3 because this is a very prolific offense they're facing.
Well, and not even just the 3, just simple layups, which they struggled in before.
So they're going to lock in here and see what they can do. Demaya Brown with the basketball up top.
To Naija Ivy in the corner with Ayana Brewer and Burton.
Brewer's going to be big on the inside, but it looks like right now they're going to rely on Ania Thomas, who will be fouled, and she will go to the free throw line to try to get the first points of this game.
Anaya. She corrected me the other day.
Anaya
Thomas.
Anaya.
The great Anaya Thomas. She's a senior. Graduates this year.
And so the senior is at the charity stripe to shoot 2. First one will go, and the Ruffers.
I think they're shorting her a few inches. I don't think she's 5'10". I think she might be 5'11".
I've always seen those on a roster where it looks like they're just not correct.
Yeah. Football, usually it boosts it.
Yeah.
Basketball looks like it doesn't.
It's like I wonder if there's strategy in that. It's like, hey, make them feel like they're bigger. So
right.
So the second one will be no good. Lady Ruffers hold a 1-0 lead, and The shot by Wernley will not be good, and so the Lady Ruffers with the rebound, and they'll take the basketball down the floor.
And Burton dribbling in from the logo.
Mighty warm in here, Connor, rather than outside.
It felt like, I looked at the weather app this morning, it felt like 2 degrees.
And so hopefully the Lady Ruffers won't have a cold start here. Already leading by 1, playing great defense on both sides, and playing great defense and moving the ball well on the offensive side of the ball. Malaysia Burton over to Thomas. Back to Brewer. And Burton's going to try to shake off Wernley. And dish inside. Beautiful pass, but Ivy cannot finish. But there is the cleanup
by Miss Brewer.
And the Lady Ruffers lead at 3-0. Good start for the Lady Ruffers, Connor.
Oh, yeah, that was a beautiful pass there. Couldn't get the shot, but Iana Brewer, came in, cleaned it up.
Nice little shake and bake move by Amaria Music. And it is now 3-2 Lady Ruffers. She had the pass, but the momentum carried a defender past her, and so she was able to kind of shimmy her way around and lay it up for an easy 2. But now the Lady Ruffers with the chance to respond to the first basket for the Bixby Lady Spartans.
And Thomas at the top.
Taking slower pace there as Thomas just swats Wright's hand away.
And to Brewer driving in. Passed out to Demaya.
If she knocks this down, it'll be huge. She does. Hot start, even though it's cold outside, Connor. Lady Ruffers lead this one early, 6-2.
Really good basketball being played here, but like we said earlier, got to keep that stretched out across the game.
It is a much different coach game from Brian Bunch that we've typically seen of the Lady Ruffers, as Wright's miss is cleaned up by Kay Dadle. We talked about her to start the game. She'll be a big proponent in this one as Malaysia Burke gets double teamed. She escapes it. Ivy, who is falling out the backcourt, throws it, and she thought Brewer was there, but that one will just go out of bounds, and that's a costly Lady Ruffer turnover.
And that's just a timing thing, a mental error, really. And, you expect those coming in the game.
The full court press stymied the Lady Ruffers there. They've been playing very smart basketball up to this point. And a big takeaway there by Nyasha Ivy. Lady Ruffers are playing relentless here in this first period.
Burton dribbling around, calling out teammates, looking for where to pass the ball.
Slowing it down are the Lady Ruffers. Ivy with the basketball. To Brewer up top. Nice pass, Brewer, but that one was slightly deflected.
Is that number 23, Amari Music again?
So Brewer tried to squeeze it in there, but nice deflection there. But Lady Ruffers retain possession. Burton inside, lays it up and no good. Wide open is Wright all by herself. But the speed of Anaya Thomas contests that one, and so she, instead of trying to land a three-point play, will have to shoot for 2 as Anaya Thomas gets down there. She did commit a foul there, but
yeah, and that would have been an easy shot if she wasn't there.
Absolutely.
So I'd rather take the foul and bank on her missing the free throw.
So what me and Connor call smart foul there. Smart foul by Anaya Thomas, and now Courtney Wright, one of the best offensive scorers for the Bixby Lady Spartans, will try to tie this game up with the second free throw. Oftentimes the top scorer for the Lady Spartans, if it's not her, it's Kate Dadle. And the second one is up and good. So now this game is knotted up, but kind of where you want to be with the Lady Ruffers. Beautiful pass down the court, and
Campbell couldn't track it down.
Demai Brown looking like a quarterback there.
Yeah, she threw it. She actually played quarterback in a, what is it called?
Powder
puff game in 9th grade.
Hey, look, that's
showing off the true colors there.
I feel she would be like a Kyler Murray style quarterback. Because that girl is quick. Big 3 there by Kate Dadle. And the Bixby Lady Spartans have their first lead of the game with 3 minutes and 27 seconds left in the first. And yet another big turnover. This is something that the Lady Ruffers are going to have to avoid if they're going to win this game.
And, this Brian Bunch game plan, you can see it change. This is going from a team that last week they're trying to slow everything down. Now they're passing it in and throwing it all the way down the court.
Yeah, you got to slow it down. Brian Bunch was just not happy with something that happened there, and he's going to be even more frustrated as Kate Wernley knocks down back-to-back threes for the Bixby Lady Spartans, and he wants to talk about it.
Smart timeout there.
Brian Bunch going to take a timeout, and so will we. The Lady Ruffers trail this one 12-6, but they're hanging tough. You'll be back in a couple seconds with Ruffer basketball. Welcome back wherever you're watching, whether it's a drive home, where it's in the living room, where you're trying to stay warm. We're bringing you Ruffer basketball, which has been a tough last couple minutes for the Lady Ruffers, who had a lead for the majority of this first period. And then some 3 straight turnovers for the Lady Ruffers has swinged it back to the Bixby Lady Spartans. And so let's see if the timeout will settle things down for Muskogee.
Yeah, turnovers and mental errors are the name of this one.
Malaysia Burton drawing the double team. That's happened quite often. They're Bixby operating in a zone, and that one's going to get picked off. Another Lady Ruffer turnover, and let's see what Bixby can do here. Underneath Kate Dado, wonderful deflection there by Malaysia Burton to not get to the open Courtney Wright. So great defensive play there by Malaysia.
Right. I mean, this is just another thing. They didn't want to give him easy points. And whenever you see one of these Lady Spartan basketball players at the three-point line, you don't want them to have the ball.
Worley lays it up a little too high, hard off the glass, but she will get her own rebound around 3 Lady Ruffers. A rebound that Brian Bunch surely wanted. And so now she will head to the line to shoot 2 with a 12-6 lead. 2:33 left here in the first. Kate Wernley knocks that one down, and it'll make it a 13-6 game.
I will say the shooting on these girls has been amazing. Nothing short of amazing. I mean, like, if you see them open in the corner, they're going to make it. So we'll see.
Kate Wernley, just Lady Spartans perfect for free throw line, and another big-time deflection from the Lady Spartans, leaving Courtney Wright wide open, and that commentator's curse hurt him there, Connor.
Well, it helped us, so we're okay.
Yeah. Let's just keep talking about they don't miss. But the double team on Malaysia Burton has been costly so far.
Looks like they're using that Muskogee full court press.
And it seems like Malaysia Burton's the only one that's drawn that double team.
Yep.
So they just got to figure out how to keep it out of her hands, and maybe let's see if it's just a strategy, just whoever has it. But so far, I've only seen the double team on Burton.
Well, that's a coaching thing, really. I mean, you can see who Muskogee's one of the best players is on Muskogee, and you point it out and try and get rid of it. So
Brewer in the corner. Muskogee escapes that full court press, which has been very, very difficult. As now Lady Ruffers have 5 turnovers, but only trail this one by 8. Ivy, they're moving the ball around. This is how they were effective earlier. Down to the floor goes Wright. She looks like she gets up. She's okay. 3-point basket on the way. No good for Niaja Ivy. And Wright with the rebound, and they're going to take it down the court. Out to Daddle. Daddle back to Wright. One that you don't want to take an open shot, and so Jordan Campbell will take on the responsibility of defending her as Niaja Ivy knocks that out of bounds.
Yeah, and you could see her kind of fanning herself with this jersey. It's a little warm in here.
A little toasty.
Which, I mean, is expected.
Absolutely.
It's 2 degrees outside.
Yeah, they're going to have to punch those the heaters on a little extra today. Connor getting some love.
Oh, that's Mr. Joe Monte Alexander. He's going to get mad. He's going to tell me I was using his government name, but that's okay.
And a big 3 by Kate Wernley as the threes are...
That's her second one of the period.
The threes are a bit of a dagger right now for the Lady Ruffers. 17-6. Lady Spartans starting to pull away. As the second half of this first period is just really not gone Muskogee's way, as yet another turnover will give Bixby the basketball. 53 seconds left. Going to try to wheel themselves back into this one, but Daddle inside. Now it's picked off.
Jaslyn Gandy there.
Demai Brown takes it up. Campbell with the basketball.
Back to Brown at the M, looking for an open teammate.
Got to slow it down. You know, you're not going to get all these points in one shot. There's no such thing as a 9-point basket. So Muskogee's really just got to slow down, settle down, find the high percentage shot.
Yeah, and they are feeling the heat right now. I mean, the Lady Spartans are pressing on and just giving lockdown defense, to be honest.
You know, and if you're Brian Bunch, you think maybe we stay in this slow, methodical offense, make them move around in the zone, because they're going to have to stay moving and test the endurance of the Lady Spartans. Brewer underneath, and the high percentage shot rolls out, and she's going to take a shot from Maria Music, who kind of rolls her eyes as she hits the floor. She said it was a flop, but Brewer hit the ground pretty hard.
Yes, you at home can decipher that one as you must. And Brewer will get the putback.
Big basket there by Brewer. Muskogee needed that one. 5 seconds left, and Bixby will move quick. Dowdle with the basketball out to Ernley. And shot will not count as the buzzer sounded. So first period, Muskogee hung in there tough for a little bit of it, and the Spartans' three-point game has really stretched this one out. We'll see if that continues in the second period. You're watching Rougher Basketball. Welcome back to Rougher Village. Lady Spartans lead this one 17-8 over the Lady Roughers. How are they going to come back in this one, Connor?
Keep the 3 points limited. I mean, that's all I can really say. I mean, they play good, and then the Lady Spartans get in the corner, shoot a three, make it, and they have to do the same thing over and over and over. If they could limit the shots that they take, they could make this game a lot more winnable.
Another turnover leads to another Bixby basket. Avery Liff with the basket there as Brewer tries to chase one down. Wonderful pass. Finish! Jaslyn Gandy.
What a play. Just quick and a smart play there.
So now back to a 9-point game. 3-point shot by Liff. And it falls.
That's what you got to limit.
22-10. And just like that, Brewer drops it and luckily bounces off of Wernley. But we're just kind of going back and forth. Muskogee trying to get the deep pass on a breakaway. But Brewer was unable to handle it. It looks like she's going to draw a double team under the basket as they stretch back into the 2-3 zone. Campbell in the corner. Demai should shoot her from right there. Kind of got to catch up. You know, she almost does.
She thought about it there.
And so they'll reset.
She dribbles out to the M. Passes into Brewer. Brewer trying to shoot.
Brewer's getting a little frustrated with Wernley as Wernley shakes her, throws her back, and they will dive on the floor. And looks like it's going to
call it Spartan ball.
Going to go to Bixby. The Wernley Brewer matchup getting her a little frustrated, so Brian Bunch sees it's going to take her to the bench. As Bunch is also not happy with the officials. Have a little bit of conversation. 3 ball is really working for the Lady Spartans. Is lift with the basketball. She can do it, and she's going to get called for a travel.
Yeah, and Charlicia Normore, the Lady Ruffers freshman, is getting a lot of minutes tonight. Number 11 on the court.
Ruffer Wrestling active tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's they talked about that earlier.
We're going over
For 3.
Rondi Milam
Pulls
Gymnasium.
out. Yeah, what time does that start?
I believe it started at 6:30.
Really?
At 6:30. Playing Tulsa Rogers, I believe?
Yeah, you're right. Will Rogers. Up in North Tulsa. I think it's North Tulsa.
Demai Brown picks it up off the front of the iron, and that one will go out of bounds, and it will stay Ruffer basketball. But they need a basket here. Down 12. It's their largest deficit so far. Hoping to get it back to 9 and force some more Bixby turnovers.
And Campbell gets it, passed out to Ivy, to Demaya Brown.
And those passes, they're going to have to figure out those passes. Because the zone, what's happening is as they're making more passes, the zone's coming out.
Looks like will they call the charge?
But as they're passing around, the zone is expanding. And Bixby's got a bunch of height over Muskogee, and so it's just an easy deflection.
Right.
So they're basically forcing Bunch's hand to say, hey, if you're going to stay and pass this around, we'll just send them these out and block the pass, which has happened now several times, and another Lady Ruffer turnover.
Passing lanes getting disrupted tonight.
Wernley for 3. Pulls up, and she is on fire tonight. 10, 11 points. She's the leading scorer.
Yeah, and she's 3 for 3 now.
Big deflection by Brooklyn Scarborough. And it's going to stay Muskogee basketball. But Normore tried to put it up, and Scarborough was right there to deflect it.
The bench is really close to the court here in Ruffer Village.
You don't have much room to move on. But also, you feel like you're right on top of the action, too. So.
And Nyasha Ivy gets the ball poked away.
Got to settle in. That's the biggest key for Muskogee at this moment is they've got to settle in. Take a breath. Make some smart passes, because right now the passes are really starting to eat at them as they trail by 15. Demai Brown from deep. Knocks it down, and that's what she needed to do.
From the college three-point line.
Demai Brown knocks it down, so now it's back to a 12-point game. Bixby leading at 25-13. Scarborough finds a wide open Carrington Campbell.
Sounds like a tongue twister.
Carrington Campbell, kind of tough to say 3 times.
Say that, say that time 5 times fast.
Carrington Campbell. I guess a little bit easier than, I guess I'm just.
And looks like she'll make us say it 5 times. As she knocks down the first of the 3 free throws.
I do not believe Bixby has missed a free throw yet.
I think you're right.
Should be 5 for 5 from the charity stripe.
Yeah, and Kate Wernley has not missed a shot either.
And so now back to 14. Malaysia Burton with the basketball. Going to have to lead a charge here. Lady Ruffers falling behind quick.
Right.
Cross 2, and that's just not going to help as the ball bounces once and heads into the second row here at Ruffer Village.
I think the thing that is killing them right now is the passing.
You just got to find smarter passes. It's kind of something you practice all season. Bounce pass straight to a teammate. Pass it to their chest. But right now, these kind of floating passes over the heads of defenders are just not working. Bixby's
Foul call on number 5, Malaysia
watching
Burton,
for it.
her second personal foul.
And it's causing them to commit a lot of fouls. You know, Bixby's
Right.
heading to the free throw line, and they're making do with it. So it's just a really frustrating performance to see right now when, as Bixby misses their first free throw, hopefully that commentator's curse is a little bit helpful for Muskogee. But, you know, you just have to settle down, because the more you force turnovers, the more Bixby's going to go on a fast break. The more you're going to have to commit fouls when someone's wide open.
Right.
So
and you don't want them open at all.
You're really hurting yourself there as Nyjah Ivy misses that one. And then here come the Lady Spartans, who have been shooting the lights out of the basketball. Scarborough takes, but here's Wornley wide open, pumps fake, shakes the defender, and off the front of the iron.
And commentator's curse working once again. That'll be Kate Wornley's first miss of the night.
So Wornley is not afraid to shoot. She's also really good under the basket. It's one that they're going to have to watch tonight. So I tell you, Courtney Wright has been moderately quiet today. Only 2 points for Bixby's leading scorer.
Looks like
Wornley taking on most of the challenge tonight. Says, I
Burton
got it
getting
from here.
doubled, and good pass there. Gets deflected.
Bounces off the backboard. Bottom of the backboard is Gandy, and Wright underneath the basket. She'll be fouled by Burton. And they'll inbound.
Foul call on number 5, Malaysia Burton, her third personal foul.
And that'll be 3 for Malaysia Burton here in the second. And so she will head to the bench. In comes Demaya Brown. The inbound deflected, and looks like they're going to call a kickball. So they'll try it again. So as the dance team is getting ready to do a performance tonight.
Yeah, it looks like it. Better than what we usually have for halftime.
Yeah.
Which is nothing.
Hey, which they need to bring back the Little Ruffers.
They need to bring back the RYSA.
And those games were fun to watch.
Yeah. Sadler typically won.
Yeah.
And
I think those were just fun games. I don't even think they were legit games. So if I was a coach, I'm like, hey, kids, just go out there and pull up from half court every time.
Yeah, Lou Dawkins coached their Sadler team, and that's why they were winning everything. And Demaya Brown with the ball, tries to get in, finds an open teammate for 3, bounces off the rim.
The 3 does not want to fall for the Lady Ruffers. Scarborough with the basketball. Wornley. Again, she will pull up from anywhere. She's got great handles, nearly shakes Anaya Thomas. But
Demaya Brown playing great defense there, forces the miss.
yeah, Wright had an easy floater to the rim, but Demaya Brown's defense stepped up and forced the miss there. And so the Lady Ruffers will have the basketball, trailing 15. Not out of it.
And
Get some shots to fall. They're just going to have to start shooting a little deeper now.
looks like Bixby will use the full court press once again. And Campbell out there.
Picked off is Courtney Wright and that one's deflected from Thomas. And just continues to stay Bixby basketball as Scarborough will put it in, get the foul, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Foul call on number 12, J.J. Gandy, her first personal.
J.J. Gandy with the foul, and so now it's a 17-point game. Could be 18 with a free throw here.
Yeah, she got about a 6-foot height advantage on Gandy. 7 inch. I
don't know if that basketball could have bounced anymore inside that rim, but it bounces around about 10 times and pops out. So Demaya Brown will have the basketball, trailing 17. I'm going to have to shoot the basketball a little bit more. Can't have any more turnovers.
Only 2 minutes left to go in this half.
Great pass inside to Brewer, who's defended by Wornley, and now it's popped up. And back to Bixby it goes. Right with the basketball. She's a great scorer inside, but she dishes off Scarborough. Great pass and a foul. This time it does not fall, but she will head to the free throw line as the fouls begin to rack up on the Lady Roughers.
Her first person.
It's another freshman seeing minutes here. Kelasia Smith, number 1, 5'3" freshman.
Scarborough's shot up is good, and so now Lady Spartans lead it by 18.
Yeah, she's really good with free throws. She's really, really good with free throws.
Connor trying to wheel the commentator's curse. It doesn't work that time.
Not this time.
The Spartans extended to a 19-point lead. Now one deflected. Nearly another turnover, but that one goes out of bounds, so our main Lady Rougher basketball.
Man, my cup smells like coffee.
Why?
Because I had coffee this morning.
Oh.
I washed it out, but still has a hint of Colombian coffee.
Well, you take it black or cream and sugar?
I'll put a little milk in there, but it's mainly black.
So, man, I gotta do some cream and sugar, man. I'm too bougie.
Yeah, my mom bought an espresso machine for Christmas. She bought it for herself, I guess, and
You just take advantage of it.
I'm not big on that.
The Lady Roughers hoping to take advantage of some misses from Bixby, and that one goes out of bounds. And Kate Dowdle will try to call for a foul, doesn't get it, and so it's going to go out of bounds on Bixby. And trailing by 19, they need something to go their way here.
And
Not
looks
sure
like
how that wasn't a foul, but
yeah, a little physical play there.
looked like a foul to me.
Demaya Brown trying to go to the corner, can't find room.
Oh, and now it's getting a little bit heated. I knew Brewer was getting frustrated, and so they're going to call a technical foul on Brewer. Technical foul will be called on Brewer, and we're getting some frustration in the crowd as well. This is not a situation you want to see early on here. Some pushing and shoving going on, and so now everything will be called to their benches as refs are going to talk about it, figure out what happened. But are they going to call it double technical?
I think we might take a break here.
Now we'll take a quick break as they try to hash some stuff out. It looks like
maybe we won't.
I don't know if they call it tech on both. And so Dowdle will knock down the first. And will try to knock down the second. And she does. Brian Budd still wants some clarification here. We're going to stay in the basketball game, so it wasn't an extra tag, but it looked like it should be. Not sure. Yeah, Brewer will stay in the game. Jack Revis trying to make sense of it over there on the scorebook.
Yeah, he's trying to get it straightened out on his end.
Yeah, Brewer got a little frustrated. Got a little physical, and she has been taking some hits throughout the game. And so we did see her get a little frustrated as it went. And Demaya Brown will draw the foul. And so Courtney Wright will be called for the foul as Muskogee gets the ball back.
Got a minute left to play in the half. I think both teams are just kind of
trying to
get through it, yeah, and let both sides cool down a little bit, including the fans.
So she went face-to-face with Scarborough. Scarborough on the bench, so we're going to settle down a little bit there. Brewer with the basketball and gets ripped from her hands. And that's going to be called – that's going to be a foul. Wernley will get her second foul of the game. Riley Littlejohn asked for some clarification as Brewer misses her free throw.
Still got a few few disagreements here coming in from the fans. But looks like Iona Brewer will get her own rebound.
She's got to make it to the halftime break. Get a chance to everything settle down here and take a little bit of a breather. It's what we need as tensions run a little high on this cold Tuesday. (34-13). Lady Spartans lead it. 43 seconds remaining until halftime. Dowdle with the basketball. Warrenly, quick shot, she'll be hacked. And so she will shoot three. And Nia Thomas gets hacked, and so she goes to free throw line to shoot three, and hopefully the commentator's curse comes into play here.
At least she helped her up. Let her know it's not personal. But still fan trouble here, as Miss Kate Worley will shoot another two.
Coach Wade trying to get things settled down a little bit. We'll keep the attention on the court, and hopefully everything will settle down. 36-13 with 31 seconds to go. This feels like the longest final 2 minutes of a period I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah, 31 seconds left.
Yeah, Shirley, Brian Bunch, Jack Revis, Chris Lee Patterson, and Chris Mims, all the coaching staff for the Lady Ruffers will have quite a bit to talk about as yet another foul. And Demaya Brown will draw the foul. And so she will head to the free throw line. Dowdle will draw her second. And now Demaya Brown will shoot two. Keep this up. We'll be out here by Wednesday evening, Connor.
Yep, with 29 days remaining on the clock.
First one goes for Demaya Brown. She will shoot her second. Strong free throw shooter is Demaya Brown as the second one falls as well. 37-15. Lady Ruffers trying to claw their way back into a reasonable deficit here. And yet another big foul, and they're going to call that one on Jordan Campbell. And she went to the line. To the free throw line we go again. And now the fans getting upset again. We're going to have to really get things sorted out. We're going to take a quick break. Hopefully everything settles down here, but Lady Spartans lead at 37-15. Problems on the Bixby fans' side seems to be calming down just a little bit. We'll get a little bit more of a break in about 20 seconds whenever we get there.
Yeah, like a little longer than 20 seconds.
Yeah, as long as we don't get any more fouls, we should be fine. As the first one for Carrington Campbell goes down. She's a freshman guard, so she's got plenty of time to be a Lady Spartan. Big rebound goes back to Lady Spartans, wide open underneath the basket. There's a Mario Music. And Lady Spartans lead at 40-15. 8 seconds remaining. Cross to Maya Brown.
Broke her ankles.
put Amara Music on the floor. And a big three by Courtney Wright at the buzzer, knocks it in. 43-15 is the halftime score. It's just gone from bad to worse for the Lady Ruffers. And so we will head to the halftime break with a big sigh. Not going to lie, Connor, I picked up this headset and it shocked me.
Did it?
Yeah. It's quite interesting.
That's all right.
So we are back with second half action.
We are back.
Things got out of hand pretty quickly in that second period. Spartans are just clawing away at the Lady Ruffers, now leading at 43-15.
But there's still a second half to play.
A lot of tension ended that second period.
A lot of tension in the room, I feel like.
Yeah, you just got to get things settled down. So hopefully the second half will be a little bit smoother, a little bit less fouls, less hard fouls.
Right.
And hopefully Muskogee can make this one a little respectable. What they got to do to get back in this one, Connor?
Stop them from scoring, I guess. I mean, the shots that they're able to take, they can't let that happen. The turnovers got to be limited. But Demaya Brown will start the game off, or start the half off. She passing to Burton, out to Nyjah Ivy, and back to Burton, who dribbles in, back out to corner for a three, and it's put up and missed. It looks like it'll be Lady Spartan basketball.
At this point, you got to kind of live on the motto, shoot or shoot. You just kind of have to shoot. You're not going to – it's like the Babe Ruth quote. Gosh, I can't remember what it was.
It's like the Michael
Scott
Scott
miss,
quote.
Yeah,
Well, the Michael Scott quote is you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, exactly. So, you can't sit there and just not shoot the basketball.
Right.
Turnovers are not going to help you at all. Obviously, I would rather you throw up something at the basket to try and get a couple points rather than a pass get intercepted. And so at the beginning, they were just really passing the ball around, and they would get intercepted. Passing the ball around, get intercepted. And so they've really got to figure out a way to settle down, make a couple passes, find someone open, put a shot up. Wonderful pass by Demaya Brown. And Brewer turns around and says something back to Scarborough.
Showing off that arm there, Brown.
And so she's clearly not forgot what happened in that second period. Wide open is right, so she goes to the basket and easy warm-up layup. 47-17, 30-point basketball game.
Coach Brian Bunch started the game off with, I believe, a jacket and a tie. And you can see him now without either one of them. It's got a little hot in here.
Yeah. So hopefully that's all that comes off.
We will be on the news tomorrow if anything else does.
Yeah, his tie and his jacket is gone. So hopefully Brian Bunch doesn't continue to get frustrated. Brian Bunch trying to get these girls to settle in. Brewer going to come back in the game after checking out for just a second. His shortest time on the bench.
And Thomas driving in, shoots it up.
Hey,
fouled on the way up.
And that's the kind of stuff you want right there. That ball goes in, obviously got a 3-point play. Just put something up towards the basket at this point.
Yeah, if they could put themselves in situations where they could make shots, then they're going to make it. But, taking those shots, making them, getting open to get the shots, big point of the game.
Lady Ruffers with, I believe, 2 wins on the season. We got the win over Putnam City West.
Right, and big win. It was a good game. I was here Friday. And they played pretty good. They were out. I believe Demaya Brown was out for a good amount of the game, just to kind of save her for this.
A little bit less broadcasting done on that one. So Lady Ruffers got the win there and got a win over Ponca City. And so trying to figure out a way to just get themselves ready for playoffs at this point. Everyone makes it at that point. And you never know. You never know when you get to playoffs. Who can be a Cinderella team, make a run at it.
Especially if they play like the 2 seed, they could really go deep rooted.
Find themselves in an area consolation bracket. That's what you kind of hope for. And unfortunately, with the way things are looking right now, I wouldn't. It would look to me like they would land a 4 seed. They're definitely I think they're out of contention for a 2 in any bracket. And so
I think that was Ayanna Brewer's last foul. Looks like she'll be fouled out of the game.
And so she will head to the bench, and obviously for
Nyjah Ivy will come in. Nope. JJ Gandy will come in.
for Muskogee, it changes a lot of their game plan because Brewer seemed to be the only one that they utilized in the post like she was. And so Wernley makes her first free throw.
And she'll make the second one, too. And Muskogee coming out fast. Demai Brown looking for an open teammate. Finds Burton. At the top. Back to Demai Brown. Good bounce pass there. And poked free. And the Spartans will take the points.
Right. Knocks down a 2, and so that's now 9 points for her. Leading scorer from Muskogee, obviously, is Demai Brown. She has 8.
And that's the captain of the team, and she's proven to be such throughout the season.
Kate Daddle with 7, as well as 7 for Amaria Music.
And that'll be rougher basketball, should be. And it will. Burton to pass in.
See, Amaria Music was one of their top players
Burton for 3.
last year.
Missed down.
And so obviously she has some help. So this Bixby team is a very strong basketball
They're
team.
strong, young team. I mean, like I said, 2 seniors on the entire team. It's hard to beat that.
So this is a team you could be seeing playing into later March. Not sure where State is for 5A and 6A this year.
What's the date this year? Isn't it?
I'm not sure. I don't remember if they've moved over to OU for the state championships. You know, one place I wish they would look to have the 5A and 6A title games is at in Stillwater.
Oh,
I love Gallagher-Iba Arena. It's one of those, like, if you've never been in there, it feels like you're kind of just on top of each other.
Yeah.
So it's a big arena, but it's tight. Everything is so tight.
Yeah, I like OUs. They have a lot of space in there. I'm surprised they don't use Tulsa's a lot, or Oral Roberts has a good.
But I tell you, man, nothing beats state tournament basketball at the Big House. If you've never been to the 4A, 3A, 2A at the Oklahoma City Fairgrounds, the state tournament environment there is so cool. It really is the best state tournament in Oklahoma sports, is state tournament basketball at the Big House. So I always wish that 5A and 6A would move over there, but that's a lot of basketball to be played.
And Naija Ivy with the physical play. Looks like they'll call a charge. Muskogee not happy with that, but we're on Bixby's side, so it sounds like they are.
Obviously, Bixby liked that call, but Muskogee kind of left like, hey, what do we do at this point? You know? Oh, big deflection. That one was taken away. Great defense there by Normore, and that one just pops right out of their hands. Turnover, Muskogee. 51-18, the Lady Spartans.
That's such a frustrating one. That one.
From control.
Grabbing my fist on that one. That one threw it at her feet.
Great defense there by Normore. As that one goes out of bounds.
Looks like they'll call it out on Bixby.
Nice sleeve Normore's got going on there.
That's
Gandy.
Gandy. Yeah.
So Gandy on the.
She does have a nice sleeve. I like that. The butterflies. There's Normore.
Yeah, Normore gets that one poked away, but it will remain Muskogee basketball. But yeah, Jasmine Gandy, nice little tattoo sleeve going on her left arm.
Might have to ask her some details.
Yeah, get something to talk about. Hey, what are your tattoos mean?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Across the way, Ivy with the basketball. You got to shoot those. I mean, you're down 51-18. You know, you got to have something fall here.
Looks like she'll go to the line.
And there's an opportunity. She says, hey, stay quiet up there. I'm going to head to the free throw line. No, it'll be inbound.
Surprised they didn't call a shooting foul. Maybe they did. I didn't see it. But
Well, it definitely is not a shooting foul because they'll be inbounding that one off the foot, and so Dowdle will pick it up. Across the way, Warrenly wide open. Can't get it to go. Throws it up backwards, and she falls to the floor. She will shoot 2. But that's the kind of the environment you got to. That's the thing you want Muskogee to kind of find themselves doing is just put something up. Throw it towards the basket, see if it goes in. You know, you're down 51-18. You need some shots to fall to even make it respectable at this point.
Yeah, if they could break 20, I think that's all they're really hoping for right now.
But on the bright side, they are playing one of the better teams in the state. I mean, you kind of have to understand that this is a very experienced basketball program. It's had continued success. A place Muskogee wants to get to. But it just didn't happen overnight. Bixby's really developed great athletic programs across their entire school district.
The past 5 years they've been doing that.
I mean, they're great in basketball, they're great in softball, baseball, especially won state championships.
Football.
I mean, then you think of their juggernaut football program. So Bixby's really figured it out athletically, and Muskogee's growing. Muskogee, you know, at times we're there. I remember years of having a great baseball team and a great softball team, and so and we were prolific in wrestling. So it does take time, and it takes people coming up and supporting and showing the schools like, hey, this is something we care about and we want to invest in.
Right.
And so the more people continue to show out at Rufford Village to support these athletic programs, the more we'll be able to invest in. Like, obviously, we have a very passionate town about high school football. And we saw that people continue to show up, even when years they won 0 games.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to continue plugging away. And now we've got an incredible facility for football, and partnering with great facilities for all those sports, obviously with this weight room and the training facility.
Baseball and softball just got new video boards.
Yeah, absolutely. And so you got to turn out and support, and it will help eventually. And as another turnover happens there, and obviously we have to look. Bixby's in a better area in terms of drawing in talent. I mean, the population around Bixby is incredible, but you also have to consider the new transfer rule, where literally anyone could go to Bixby if you're in the Tulsa area.
Right.
It's kind of hard for a kid from Tulsa to come to Muskogee all the time. You know?
45-minute drive.
And so it was going to be a little disadvantage. That's why I've always kind of said I wonder how things would look if we went to 5A, and we kind of saw that this last year when track went to 5A
and won. Soccer won state.
And
soccer did okay.
Soccer made the playoffs for the first time since I believe 2011.
It's been a while. Well, and the thing with soccer is that, and she will miss that one, get the rebound, and be fouled going down. The thing with soccer is that if you look at Broken Arrow soccer team, they're untouched. They have 2 practice fields. They have their main field. I mean, and they win state almost every year. And they go to out-of-state tournaments and still win. I mean, you can't really compete. I mean, you can compete, but it's just so much harder.
Yeah.
But then again, you look at 5A, they got Sapulpa, Carl Albert, Del City.
Yeah, and that's why I think 5A is, because, again, we're competing with schools that are twice our size. I mean, really look at it, Muskogee is the smallest 5A school.
6A.
He's smallest 6A school. We are right there at 5A.
And IB for 3 misses that one.
And so, I think we've had enough competition. But, I think across athletics, our programs would be competing a lot better against schools more our size.
Right. And, you see the thing with the 6A2 in football. And I believe that the main reason that we were able to do so good in football was because of that 6A2. I mean, a few years ago, we were a 0-8 team, and then the year after that, 2-8, and playoffs the next year, state the next year, lost state the year after that. I mean, it's so much harder.
Yeah, and even in football, I mean, we have to consider the fact that they split 6A into 2 divisions.
Right.
And so we're not playing against the Bixbys and the Jinx and the Unions.
Right.
And so.
And some of those 6A2 schools can be bumped up to 6A.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you look at these scores, like 56-18 right now. Muskogee girls are not a bad basketball team. We just don't have the depth that these other schools do.
Especially
that are Unions and the Wassos.
The one thing, and the one thing we talk about, I feel like every single game we talk about, well, yeah, they have a transfer from Hilldale, they have a transfer from Owasso, wherever. Muskogee has 0 transfers when it comes to basketball, other than Pharaoh, which I think he's from a different state. I think it was more of a family thing. It wasn't but. Yeah, the transfer thing, it hurts schools like Muskogee because Muskogee is an individual town, whereas Bixby and Owasso and Tulsa teams can get Tulsa players.
Demai Brown dives on that one, and the effort from Demai Brown has just been sensational. I mean, this team looks a lot different without her, especially just from her effort standpoint.
Her effort and leadership, you can tell the team looks down whenever she's not on the court.
That's why she's a powder puff quarterback.
She was
a powder puff
3 years ago.
Well, it looks like she may have to do it again.
I think we're going to hold another tournament because she's been throwing some dots today.
Driving in, throws it up, and no good is Naisha Ivy, but they will send her to the free throw line. 1:22 remaining. Lady Ruffers down 40. We still got boys action coming up after this. Bounces around and in.
See if she can crack 20 in this third quarter. We can say quarters, right? Yeah, we can say quarters. I like to say period. I like to say period.
Technically, it is a quarter because,
I like to say period, but,
There's 4 of them make up a game.
Right.
In college, you kind of got the first half, second half.
Yeah. Speaking of college, national championship was last night. Ohio State Buckeyes are the national college football champions.
Pretty good game, especially towards the end there. I was hoping Marcus Freeman would get us.
I was too. And I'm not a big Ohio State fan. They're like I feel like they're more of the modern day Alabama.
Yeah.
To where everybody just hates them because they're good.
Yeah, it's back-to-back championships for the Big Ten.
How do you feel about the Big Ten SEC?
It'll be interesting. See how much that sparks a rivalry between the two.
Yeah.
Big 3 by Naisha Ivy, and that one looked like it was going in. Deanna Robertson for the Lady Ruffers. Plays great defense all the way to the basket. Forces a miss. There's Deanna Roberts. Another turnover.
Ooh, looks
Maya
like
Brown will get called for the charge. No, excuse me. Demai Brown will draw the charge.
She was the victim of the charge.
She was the victim.
Her second personal foul.
She was the victim. Lady Ruff is trying to find something, and there yet another turnover. And the Lady Spartans, nice little dish off to right, and that one no good as the buzzer sounds. So that's 3 periods down. 3 quarters down. And the Lady Spartans hold a 60-19 lead over the Lady Ruffers. So we'll be back with the 4th period. Welcome back to the fourth period. Final 8 minutes to go. We'll see if that clock continues to run here.
And looks like your Lady Roughers are down 19-60. And Demai Brown will get the steal, drives in, and she'll get that one.
Foul call number 22, Carrington Campbell, our second person.
And Demai Brown playing hard until the end, like usual. And makes her free throw. You know, one thing I'm really going to miss is watching Demai Brown play basketball.
Oh, yeah.
At Muskogee. I mean, this is like, it has been a joy watching her and Malaysia Burton and the rest of the seniors too, but just grit, hard work and grit from Demai Brown every game, no matter what the score is. And the corner for three, misses that one. Looks like the call foul, and it'll be Deanna Roberts to pass in for the Lady Roughers.
6:58. Got a whole minute down as Adrian Weber once again walking by.
He gets a shout out every game.
Every game. Every time I see him, Adrian Weber. Maya Brown working her way up. Nice little pass inside. And that will be deflected.
She has been the light of the passing game today. I mean, she has dropped some dimes.
Lady Spartans, Adeline Kramer gets that one in, now poked away. Hustle on the floor is Diana Roberts. And what are they going to call here? What are we calling?
It's like Brian Bunch has Naija Ivy over there.
Timeout. Dale Condick down there wearing that Muskogee patch on his left shoulder. And I'll tell you, it's mighty weird seeing him not in Wagner Cup.
I
Knowing
agree.
him for a long time.
Yeah, I agree.
Now he's one of us. What's that? One of us. One of us.
He made a good choice.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you've done a lot for Wagner, and it looks like right now.
Yeah, he said he was a little bored whenever he came over here. He said he was used to changing sprinkler systems and whatnot at Wagner, you know, fixing things around the campus. And over here, he's just like, got to coach football and,
That's it.
yeah, coach a weightlifting class.
So I'm not sure what's going on here. We currently having a discussion. Riley Littlejohn and Brian Bunch met with the head official. Speaking of basketball news, they're going to call it. They're going to call it technical foul. Feels like the East Central game.
The East Central game was that was one to watch.
But there was a news about Pittsburgh High School in Oklahoma. We're so fed up with the officiating that mid-fourth period, the coach just said, all right, we're done, and had all the kids walk off the court.
In a basketball game?
Yeah, the OSSA originally made a decision to ban them from the state tournament.
Right.
For that, just walking off the court, and ban them from their upcoming tournament.
Mm-hmm.
They've since changed the ruling, and now they're allowed to compete in that tournament, allowed to make the state tournament, but the coach is now suspended for the rest of the year. And it made me wonder, like, you know, especially with all the stuff with officials and having an opinion left or right, you know.
Well, you know, I like that decision, to be honest, because you can't there's seniors on that team. You can't take away their their playoff hopes because, the coach said get off the court.
Yeah, absolutely. And so you have to consider that as well. And I think that's what OSSA kind of looked at it as is, his coach told them to do so, and he should be the one to take the punishment, especially that. I don't know much about Pittsburgh's record or whatnot, but definitely something to talk about. Because with the referee shortage and everything,
Right.
It's got to be a solution.
Which we've talked about that before. Pittsburgh is 8-8, 3-0 in the district. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, 8-8 will be tough, especially later on in the season. But
3-8 in the district's not bad though.
Yeah.
Played Crowder yesterday.
Nice spin around is Bailey Wilson in the post. And a big three by Avery Liff makes this one a 68-22 game. Or 65-22.
And 5:15 left to go in the game. Looks like Demaya Brown will be fouled there. As she'll step up to the free throw line for 2 points. Possible 2 points, of course. Because nothing is guaranteed, Patrick.
Demaya Brown heading to the free throw line. I will say, though, Muskogee has one of the coolest courts.
Yeah, pretty good looking. I didn't like the rougher dog at first, but I really, really like it now. I don't know why. I think if I was playing, which this is probably a good reason why I'm not playing basketball, the three-point line would really throw me off.
Well, that's why a lot of them don't like having it. It's just because it's not even like they want to pull up from it, but like self-consciously, like it's like built into us, like, hey, that line is the three-point line.
Right.
Because they don't really look down at where their feet are. They're just comfortable with the peripheral. They just feel it. And so a lot of the times they see this bright green line, and it's like, hey, this is...
Well, and especially where it kind of fades out with the image over there with the rougher dog.
Uh-huh.
Where it's like really thin. I think that would really mess me up.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, that's why a lot of schools, and they at first didn't even have it on the court.
Right.
It was because they are doing the JUCO.
The JUCO national championship stuff.
Yeah, so the regional tournament for JUCOs here.
Oh, yeah, regional tournament. My fault.
Yeah, they head to Hutchinson, Kansas, I believe, for the national championship. That one doesn't go. Rebound finish for Bailey Wilson was good. And it's now 71-23.
Does Connor State look good this year?
And they're pretty good. Not as good as they were last year, in my opinion, but
last year they were really good.
Yeah, made it to the JUCO Final Four. But yeah, with the coach has been dealing with the loss of his wife.
Oh, okay.
And so, him and his son are both the head coach and assistant coach, so you really can't escape that either way.
Right.
And so they're spending some extra time together for sure, trying to get through that. But yeah, I'm sure we'll definitely be seeing them here at the JUCO tournament. Driving in all the way to the basket, coast to coast, is Carrington Campbell. Get a little more comfortable saying that name over and over. 73-23, now a 50-point lead for the Lady Spartans.
Is it Carrington Campbell?
Carrington Campbell. Gandy out to Campbell for three. Knocks it down. What a stride that was.
That was a beautiful shot.
Jordan Campbell looked like a pro with that one. That one off and nearly got the rebound as Campbell. She does have it in her hands, and I'm going to call it jump ball, and that's going to be Muskogee possession. The senior coming up big. Jordan Campbell, one of the seniors, Malaysia Burton, Ayana Brewer, Jasmine Gandy, and Nia Thomas. Got several basketball players in your class, Connor.
Yeah. They have done great. I'm not going to lie. They have done very well. But haven't done well today.
Jasmine Sr. with that last basket, and that one off the mark for Avery Liff. And Carrington Campbell will go to the floor.
Dramatized on the fall there.
And looks like the bench will empty for the Bixby Lady Spartans. Final minute, 30 seconds as the clock just continues to run here as the Lady Spartans will cruise to a dominant win over the Lady Ruffers. And a big rebound by number 41, Peyton Singer. And that'll be a jump ball. In the Cove, waiting to come on are the Lady Spartans, but the Bixby Spartans. And the Muskogee Ruffers are up next. We'll bring you that boys action from start to finish. Peyton Singer from three pulls up and no good. She's not afraid to pull the trigger today. Bounce around, no good. Back out again. That's now three straight offensive rebounds and possessions for the Lady Spartans. Clock continue to run. We're at an official running clock here. 20 seconds remaining. What kind of lesson do you take from this one, Connor?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know what to say. I mean, like it has been in the past, the turnovers are a problem. They really have been. Turnovers have been a problem. Missed shots. But Demai Brown played till the end, played hard, and that's all you can do.
Final score in this one, tough one. Lady Spartans win it 75-30 over the Lady Ruffers. We got boys action coming up. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. Grab yourself something to eat, and we'll be back with boys action coming up. Welcome back to Ruffer Village for boys action. Girls unfortunately fell to Bixby Lady Spartans in the previous contest, but then our stomachs are full of Chicken Express. And so we're ready to go from
spicy chicken tenders.
Oh yeah.
I had some Skittles, a bit of sugar and caffeine. Ooh, kind of shocked me there too. It shocked me. Yeah.
I'm telling you, these microphones are trying to take us out. Welcome to Ruffer Village. I'm Patrick Case alongside the legendary long snapper.
Long snapper.
Connor Freeman.
Yes, sir.
Connor, what does it go into to be a long snapper?
Not a lot. I mean, you just got to show up.
So what's the difference between like a D1 long snapper and a dude that's not getting recruited?
The D1 long snappers go to more camps.
Is that really what it is?
Yeah, spend more money. Their dad talks to the coaches, whatever. Yeah.
Really? I've always wondered what the difference is to like a long snapper to a...
Right. Yeah, like the camps, they'll do... They do time and whatever, but it's not a lot, to be honest. It's just money. But back to what we were doing.
Lance Knight, head coach of the Bixby Spartans, longtime coach. Been there a while.
Yeah.
I think they spelled his name wrong. Or Lance Kite? Is it Lance Kite or Lance Knight? Now I'm second guessing myself.
I thought it was Knight.
On the staff, it says Kite.
Well, Mr. Lance, he has done a great job. They've had a historical basketball program, and they've continued on this year. They look like a solid team coming into this matchup against the Ruffers. In Muskogee's starting lineup today will be Mr. E.J. James wearing number 23, Javian Weber wearing number 3, JoJo Alexander wearing 32, Traylon Reed wearing number 2, and Jamie Beasley to get the tip-off wearing number 1.
And so it goes to Tyler Wright. Didn't use JoJo Alexander's government name, did you?
No, not this time. I used JoJo instead of Joe Monte.
And so now we are off here at Ruffer Village as
Gage Knight out to the corner, gets blocked.
Big
Beasley
deflection with a
rebound, and EJ passes out to Jamie, and Reed for 3 in the corner, bounces off the rim, and Weber picks it up, couldn't get it. The Spartans get the rebound.
Sean Lewis on the rebound there, goes backwards. Almost was like that little prank you pull when you're younger, have someone lay behind you and someone shove you.
Yeah.
And so he just kind of tripped over JoJo Alexander on the other end. But Muskogee will gain possession here, and Jamie Beasley will take it up the floor.
And number 1 for Bixby, Gage Knight. Is that the coach's son?
Might be.
Traylon Reed. Out to Weber. Looking for James. Drives up the middle, trying to take it for himself, and he can't get it. Porter gets a cleanup, but he doesn't. And Tyler Wright. Over to Gage Knight, trying to drive in, finds his teammate for 3, and he gets it.
Big basket there by Sean Lewis.
First points of the game goes to Bixby.
And that's the kind of shot you want to fall in this one. You're a little bit faster pace. You're going to have more people.
James in the corner for 3. Can get it.
EJ James didn't have the headband on this time.
And looks like they'll call it backcourt.
Different hairstyle for EJ James this time.
Yeah, I think the braids look nice.
Yeah, it does look nice. Doesn't need the headband.
Yeah, the headband was messing me up last week. Oh, well, no, that was Weber and
Well, no,
Beasley.
EJ and Weber look the same.
Yeah.
But now Jamie's rocking headband.
And Traylon, and he gets it.
Mid-range jumper from about the free throw line, knocks it down. It's a Traylon Reed. Makes this a 3-2 basketball.
And Sean Lewis with the basketball for Bixby. Out to the corner, drives in. Couldn't get the basket over Alexander. And his teammate couldn't either. Reed with the rebound.
And that rolled at every part of that basket, but inside the hoop. That one, an unlucky roll there, but lucky for Muskogee. Oh, that one was intended for
Weber.
But it went right in the hands of JoJo, and JoJo said, here, take it.
He said, I don't want it anyways.
And that one tried to get a dribble down, but it kind of pops off his hands and goes out of bounds. And so Muskogee will trail 3-2 with 5:19 left.
And Gage Knight pass to Sean Lewis, who takes it over at the end, guarded by James. Into the middle.
Deflection by JoJo Alexander.
James taking the ball up, and Beasley looking for room. Can't find it.
Big rebound, almost goes in.
Jumped around and tapped at the rim there.
Javen Weber had an unlucky roll himself there. It looks like they're going to call a foul on Bixby.
Muskogee has come out playing aggressive today.
Kind of the way you need to start. But unfortunately for Muskogee, the three-pointer, the three-point game is not working for them right now.
Right.
We'll have to see if they can get that smoothed out. JoJo Alexander, big body, moves in, dishes it out.
Hard pass out to Reed for three, and he gets it.
5 points so far for Traylon Reed. He's got all the points for Muskogee to start this one, and he gives Muskogee the lead.
Maybe the commentator's curse works in our favor this time.
Knight
and Gage Knight for three.
Oh, knocks it down from deep. Back-to-back three-pointers, and now Traylon Reed with the basketball. He'll try to come down and respond. E.J. James, who's open. JoJo Alexander moving the ball around. E.J. James cannot get that one to go. And JoJo Alexander says, thank you, I'll take that. And nearly gives Muskogee the lead again. But
I tell you what, I don't think JoJo wants to shoot the ball. He's been open in many scenarios and has passed it away. But Coach Lou Dawkins will take out JoJo and he'll put in Keelan Payne. Another good score for the Ruffers.
A lot of shooters in the game now for Muskogee.
Weber misses that
going
three.
a little small, so that will basically make Jamie Beasley the postman with Traylon.
And
pokes that one away. A lot of debate here. And they'll make a correction and say it is Bixby basketball. So Anthony Walters will inbound this one from Bixby. Bixby in the all reds.
Stolen by Beasley.
Got the American flag on their collarbone.
Weber for three again. Rolls out.
Again, the three-point ball is not falling.
And Beasley gets the rebound in the paint. Pass poked away. Poked away again.
Back and forth we go. And so Muscogee's going to take a timeout. We'll take one too. Bixby leads this one 6-5 with 3:20 to go. We'll be back with more action here on Rougher TV.
And we're back here from the break. Ruffers trailing by one. Deep pass stolen by James.
Intercepted just like in football.
Tries to get the dunk. Couldn't get the height, but he gets the points.
E.J. James gives Muskogee the 7-6 lead, 3 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the first. Nice basket there, physical basket by Tyler Wright. And once again, we have another lead change. Traylon Reed strips out, and they're going to be calling a jump ball. I don't know if I agree with that one.
I don't think they should have blown the whistle at all on that one.
I think they blew it a little premature. Traylon Reed definitely out of possession.
And it looks like Jamie Beasley will be checked out of the game to bring in a different senior, Zion Dedman.
The thing is, it remains rougher basketball. But
Yes,
the possession era will change. So if it happens again.
And Keelan Payne driving in, out to Reed, out to James, who drives in. Shot is up and he gets it.
Physical basket. Thought he might have drawn a foul there, but refs don't blow the whistle there. And so Ruffers have the lead. Another lead change. And they're going to call a foul there. And so Lamar Lewis will head to the charity stripe to give the Spartans the lead back. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first.
Lamar Lewis is listed at 5'10". Looks like about 5'8".
No good. Five 5'10" when he's jumping, maybe.
5'10", touching the rim. And he could get a second one.
So Ruffers will have the possession and the lead. Traylon Reed driving down. He's been great in this first period, and
Dedman misses that one.
Nice floater, no good by Bixby, but they will get the offensive rebound. Now one overthrown.
And looks like it'll be a backcourt.
Yeah, he will touch. Lamar Lewis tried to save it, but officials said the foot came down on the backcourt, and so it'll be Muskogee possession.
Spartans are playing sloppy here, and the referees are capitalizing on it.
Now you just got to hope some shots begin to fall, because right now still it is only a 1-point game. Traylon Reed leads all scorers with 5.
Yeah, I think there's an exposed wire somewhere. I keep shocking myself.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we got a grounding issue or something, so you keep getting shocked. So if you're in Ruffer Village, if you come in Ruffer Village, you were laying over on our sides.
That's why. If we just stop talking about for some reason. And Payne for 3.
Big basket by Keelan Payne gives Muskogee a 12-8 lead early in this one. 1:40 left in the first. Lou Dawkins nearly got a 4-point stance over there.
Blocked by Reed.
Big steal by E.J. James.
And he goes up. Looks like they'll call.
On the floor. I'm going to call foul on Bixby. I believe on number 21. It should be on Chance King.
Is that no, they will not call the shooting foul on that. So James will pass it in. See if they'll do that wall tack that they tried earlier. Really interesting. You see that, Patrick?
The which one?
Where they lined up. There 4 of them were in a line. And passed to a dude behind them. Or 3 of them were in a line, whatever. And Payne out to Reed. James in the corner. Finds Dedman. Weber driving in. Loses the basketball.
And another foul on Bixby. So that'll be the 3rd team foul for the Spartans here early. Only 1 on the Ruffers. Ruffers playing pretty clean in terms of as far as fouls go.
You know, I don't see a theme really in the student section. Maybe pajamas?
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's pajama theme.
Well,
Anyways,
hey, it's cold and we're going to put on layers as much as we can.
James misses that
might
one.
Be the thing.
And they'll call a foul on Weber. And Sean Lewis will have the basketball for the Spartans. And he finds Tyler Wright in the corner for 3, misses. Dedman with the rebound. And Beasley takes the basketball.
Dedman looks like he will take over the 5 position as a pull-up jumper for Beasley is no good. Bixby with the basketball. That's Griffin Stewart. Another rebound.
And Gage Knight will control the orange for the Spartans. And out to Tyler Wright for 3, and he gets it.
1 point game again, 28 seconds left. What a competitive first period this has been. Keelan Payne with the basketball. He will draw out the matchup from Sean Lewis.
Payne finds Weber. Looks like he might let this one go to the second period. No, he won't. He'll pass out to James.
8 seconds left. 5 seconds.
And can James get the buzzer beater? He passed out to Beasley.
It hits the rim, bounces around, no good. But Ruffers have the lead. We are 1/4 of the way through this one. Muskogee leads at 12-11. We'll be back with second period action here in Ruffer Village. Welcome back to Ruffer Village. 7:50 left. We're already underway here in the second.
Griffin Stewart got the air on that one, but couldn't get the points. And Beasley fouled hard there.
Yeah, Griffin Stewart about had a piggyback ride.
Yeah. 6'6" junior forward.
About came down on top of Jamie Beasley. We're going to see how strong his quads were.
You know, the changing of numbers for Muskogee is really throwing me off. Every game
they change something up.
Pharaoh's, he's listed as number 12 on the roster.
I really feel like he just puts all the jerseys in the bag and says, pull one out.
I will say Javian stays.
And another foul for Bixby. That'll be called on Anthony Walters.
They're starting to get up there. And early foul trouble is not good.
And so they reset each. Shouldn't have reset. I thought it shouldn't have reset until the second. But that's 2 already here in the second.
James kind of goes down hard.
And is that going to be
Called
another?
kickball, I believe.
No, turnover for Muskogee. And so the inbound will come from Gage Knight. Spartans trail this one 12-11. And Muskogee trying to press there, but now they've got a little bit of advantage and a big pickoff by Javian Weber.
And Beasley driving in the middle, past to Payne. Trying to find space, the Ruffers here. Pharaoh Grant gets the screen.
Big
Weber
three,
for 3, couldn't get it.
One.
But they called it in.
Wasn't a full air ball there. Hit the bottom of the net at least. So pull-up jumper for Wright is no good, and Keelan Payne with the ball. And Muskogee takes the ball down quickly. Javian Weber, pump fake, goes out to Keelan Payne. He's wide open. College 3, can't get it to go. And there's a physicality from Pharaoh Grant. I'll never forget that block at against East Central.
Man, he was fired up.
I've never seen a player more excited about a block. It was a great block.
It was a physical.
From a guy that was dominating you all game, that you come in and you just, that was an incredible block.
Yeah.
I sometimes go back and just watch it.
James for 3.
Need this one to go, can't get it to go.
Anthony Walters with the ball. Over to Sean Lewis. Sean Lewis again in the corner for three.
Looks good.
Gets it. Doesn't even touch rim.
Spartans take the lead 14-12, 2 minutes into the second period. Nice little pass to Keelan Payne. Open as EJ drives up and in.
Quick layup there.
Game is now tied with 5:55 left to go here in the second period. Another three from the corner. Can't get it to go. Big rebound by Farrell Grant, who puts it up in his own basket. He puts it up in his own basket, and Dawkins is speechless.
Beasley for three, and he makes up the points that Farrell just lost.
Oren Falk. A True Weber says it's a 5-point swing. Unbelievable. Oren Falk is speechless on the bench. He doesn't even want to react.
Coach Dawkins is silent. And this is the quietest.
And there goes Farrell Grant to the bench.
And it was a good shot, or it was a good layup too.
So
at least his teammates are telling him it's not that bad.
Adrian Weber does a 5-point swing. And I wonder how costly that will be in a game this close as Bixby knocks down a three. Tyler Wright makes him pay. And so we'll take a quick break to think about that one. Spartans lead this one 19-17. We are back. 19-17. Spartans lead it. I don't even know how you count that as points.
I think there's a movie about Harlem Globetrotters where they go and score all the points for the other team. And James pulls out the mid-range, couldn't get
close. So Bixby with a 2-point lead. Driving in, left short. And
came down hard on the ball there.
Foul call to number 2, Traylon Reed, his first personal.
So to the free throw line goes Tyler Wright. Spartans lead it by 2, and he'll take 2. First one up and good.
And he is typically perfect from the line.
Tyler Wright's brother, Courtney Wright. And this is the second, and that one should have been a foul.
The rougher,
two different holding calls for
rougher youth over there screaming, trying to get him off his game. Looks like it worked.
And nearly taken away. Muskogee calls on to it. Traylon Reed from the corner. He's going to put it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Bixby. Finally corrals it. And so now Bixby with a 3-point lead will try to make it a 2-possession.
Gage Knight guarded at the end by James. Gets a pass off somehow.
Nice.
Goes up to dunk. And he gets the ball in.
Wonderful pass by Griffin Stewart makes this one a 5-point game. EJ off his own foot and out of bounds. And so now Muskogee struggling a little bit here. Demaya Brown getting herself some to eat. What are those? Nachos?
Looks like it was nachos, but that's the players' little. They got a potluck over there.
Nice. I was like, man, that's coming from the concession stand?
Yeah, maybe I have to stop by.
Yeah.
Good defense playing here by JoJo. It's like it'll be out on the Spartans and Muskogee ball.
Muskogee needed that turnover, especially with the way the Bixby offense has been flowing the past couple minutes. And they just need something to fall here.
Reed
Traylon
driving
Reed
in. Couldn't get that
Can't get it. Nearly got his own rebound. Kind of gave up on the play. No one else there to help him rebound. And they're going to call the blow the whistle. And
Reed made that one, though.
Foul call on number 3, Anthony Walters.
they're going to call it on Walters for Bixby. Leading scorer so far, Tyler Wright.
And Beasley for 3.
Knocks it down. They needed that one. 22-20 game with 3:30 left. So Bixby with the basketball.
Muskogee is not afraid to take the 3-point tonight.
And they're going to need him to continue to fall. This Bixby team is not afraid to shoot him either. Driving in, nice defense, but they're going to call, looks like a foul on Keelan Payne.
I didn't really see that one, but I'm not on the court.
Looks like we'll get another performance from the Muskogee dance team.
At halftime. In 3 minutes.
And that one thrown away, E.J. James with it.
Behind
They've got
the
a
back.
4-on-1 advantage. Keelan Payne to the basket, lays it up and in. Tie game. 2:56 remaining here in the second. Muskogee hanging tough. Three-pointer, no good for Bixby. Rebound, Keelan Payne.
Payne taking it down the middle. Pass to JoJo, out to Beasley for 3.
This will be huge. Can't get it to go.
Rolls out the basket.
Wonderful pass by JoJo Alexander. However, he was underneath the basket and wide open. Again, afraid to shoot.
Does not want to shoot. He didn't want to miss. But nevertheless, we're all tied up here with 2 minutes, 41 seconds to go in the half.
But he did have a wide open shooter in that corner.
And, shots have been falling today. And looks like Keelan Payne will be subbed out for Timothy Moore.
What grade's JoJo in?
He is a sophomore.
Surely a big part of Connick's football program next year.
He will be, and he was last year for Travis Hill. And he was only a sophomore. And the year before that, he was still playing, and he was a freshman.
E.J. James, football player, is senior.
Pass to Reed, out to James. To Beasley and Moore.
Can't get it to go.
Couldn't get his first shot to go.
Plenty of two-way athletes on the court right now.
Sean Lewis for 3. Couldn't get that one to go, airballed.
Off the left side.
And James smart there to let the ball go out.
So now 2:20 remaining. This one, nearly 2:22 remaining. Tied up 22-22. A lot of twos on the scoreboard.
A little lucky here.
Traylon Reed with the basketball. Not afraid to shoot from there either.
Bounce pass to James. James out to Beasley. Beasley going in.
Loses it on his way up, and that one will be taken away by Tyler Wright.
And Sean Lewis not guarded. And
Misses
Timothy Moore
the
gets
layup.
it.
He was too busy worried about drawing the foul on the other end that he just didn't focus on the shot. Tim Moore pump fake. Nice move to the rim. Can't get it to go, but they're going to call blow a whistle.
And what will the call be this time?
Are they going to call a shooting foul on Tim Moore? Or against Tim Moore? Yeah. Going to call Griffin Stewart, so Tim Moore will go to the line shooting 2, trying to give Muskogee a lead here late in the second.
Timothy Moore not typically a free throw shooter.
Takes a couple dribbles, takes the shot, and rattles off the back iron, and no good.
And it looks like JoJo will come out with Keelan Payne coming in.
Tim Moore hoping to give the Ruffers a lead here. Takes a couple dribbles, focuses, takes a shot, and again, no good, but lane violation on Muskogee. Wouldn't have counted if it went anyway. And so Bixby with the basketball with 1:42 remaining, tied up at 22 apiece.
And Sean Lewis with the basketball again for the Spartans, taking it in at the M. Guarded by Payne. In the middle to Griffin. Nope, that's not Griffin Stewart.
Right mid-range jumper, can't get it to go. And everyone just bailed on the rebound. Not sure what they were thinking there, but ball is loose, and the only one fighting for it is Traylon Reed. They just thought they would have possession, so 4 guys went up the court for a fast break. Didn't help out on a rebound.
Well, and the fight pays off. No, it doesn't.
It'll be jump ball possession Bixby, and there's a shooting foul. And so Keelan Payne will draw his second foul.
Foul call number 0, Keelan Payne, his second personal foul.
And so now Wright, who is a great free throw shooter, will try to give Bixby the lead again. And he does. First one goes. And now he'll take a second one to give Bixby a 24-22 lead. 1:18 remaining here in the second. Very competitive ball game so far. Second one rattles around, gets the shooter's bounce, and it goes in. 24-22, 1:17 now. Keelan Payne with the basketball. What they got to do to finish strong here, Connor?
Shoot the ball. Shoot that 3 is what they need to do.
Keelan Payne up at the top. He's going to let some plays develop. E.J. James.
James gets a spin. Oh, couldn't get the mid-range.
Unlucky bounce there. The bounce seems to go Bixby's way, but not Muskogee's. And too hard off the glass. And now Tim Moore fumbles around and gets the rebound. Possession DJ James, who gets it. Wonderful pass. Muskogee has tied it up with 40 seconds left until halftime. Nearly lost possession, poked away. Traylon Reed, great defense, but Bixby somehow manages to find it. Right, deep, 3. Bounces around, no good. And a rebound goes to Muskogee. It looks like they're going to call a foul on, can't see his number here.
11-21.
21. Chance King will be called for the foul, and that, I believe, sends Muskogee to the free throw line.
And it will.
So
trying to get the lead.
So from one end to the other, now Muskogee's got a chance to take the lead.
And with E.J. James shooting your free throws.
Gotta like your chances.
Right, and knock on wood for sure.
Unfortunately, there's only metal up here. They built Rufford Village pretty tight. E.J. James knocks down the first, and so Muskogee has the lead with 25 seconds remaining.
I believe this is safe for tornadoes, right? Tornado shelter at one point, or in some spots.
Yeah, I'm not sure. None of it's underground, I don't believe.
Right. And James for 3. Couldn't get it.
25-24, 19 seconds left. Bixby could hold on for a final shot. They don't have to wait long. Big 3, can't get it to go. Rebound, Traylon Reed's got 10 seconds.
And he will try and get the basket with 10 left.
E.J. James, pump fake, nice spin move, drives to the basket, lays it up, gets it to go. Wonderful move by E.J. James in the first half.
Showing off the finesse.
And Muskogee holds a 27-24 lead at halftime. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with second half action as your Ruffers lead the Bixby Spartans. We'll be back with more Ruffer TV.
Turn your mic on. It's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome your dance team to the court.
do so. I'm sure tickets will be on sale soon. You can find probably any of the students that are in it. But it's a great opportunity to support all things Muskogee, support the wrestling program. They're wrestling. I was trying to figure out a score, but I haven't seen much.
Yeah, I
of that.
didn't see anything either. But we have Ruffer basketball here, and I know the score on that one. Ruffers leading by 3, 27-24, as Jamie Beasley will take the ball at half court to start the second half.
Got to continue shooting well, Connor. If they
agree.
continue doing so, they're going to win this game.
And that is not what you want.
Not a good start right there as he puts a little too much mustard on that hot dog. Sends that one a little too long. Slowing it down this third period. It was all fast-paced action, but inside, the big man.
Buttered the bread there.
I was looking at the girls' roster, almost called him a girl's name, Griffin Stewart.
There we go, and James has the ball. Weber at the top of the key. Out to James in the corner for 3.
Too much.
Too much jelly on the sandwich.
Yeah, we just got to keep adding the ingredients on it. Too much ranch on the salad. Too much syrup on the pancake. I'm using them all now.
Yeah, you just used your brainstorming. Anyways, Sean Lewis with the basketball, guarded by James.
And this one's going at a lot slower pace. A lot of time running off the clock already. Full minute down. JoJo Alexander back in the game.
Hard pass by Lewis into Walters.
What a save, but the big man cleans it up. Griffin Stewart.
And he has been the big man in this contest.
4 points for him so far, and Muskogee now trails this one 28-27.
Weber into Beasley. Back to Weber. Beasley out to Reed, who drives in.
He's got great handles, but that's going to be a foul. Traylor Reed will go to the line shooting 2 to try and give Muskogee the lead. Back and forth we've gone in this contest, Connor.
It has been a shooting match, quite literally. I mean, shots begin to fall for both teams, and that's why the score is a little higher than we have seen in the past.
There's Miguel Chavez, Andre Beasley in the house. Miguel Chavez heading to
Reed gets the first one to fall.
Oklahoma State.
Yes, sir.
Going to be an Oklahoma State Cowboy. Play football. And Andre Beasley, I believe, the Emporia State?
Yes, sir. And Reed gets the other one to fall out the basket. And Gage Knight with the ball dribbling around half court. Guarded by Beasley, one-on-one. And Griffith into the middle. And a little bit of wrestling here on the paint.
And so it will be Bixby basketball off the jump. And it will be Muskogee will get the possession arrow after this.
And Lewis to pass the ball in. And to Griffin. And he gets it.
6 straight points to open this half from Griffin Stewart.
Muskogee trailing by 2.
They must have walked into the locker room and circled and put Griffin Stewart on the board and said, hey, we're going to rely on the big man here in this second half.
Going to rely on the big man to put the chili on the dog. And James goes into the middle, throws it up, and he gets it.
Big play by E.J. James, and he's been a superstar in this one. 13 points so far.
In the first half.
Yeah, nearly has half of Muskogee points.
He has been balling today.
13 of the 30 points belong to E.J. James, and it could be 14 if he knocks this one down.
And he does.
14 of 31.
31-30 here. 5:30 left to go in the game. Sorry, in this period.
So a 3-point basket from E.J. James on this next possession would give him exactly half of the Muskogee points.
Gage Knight throws it up, and JoJo Alexander gets the rebound.
Big rebound from JoJo Alexander to give Muskogee a chance to extend their lead here.
And gives Reed the basketball, who passes to Beasley, out to Weber for 3 in the corner, and he
Knocks
gets it
down. 34-30 Muskogee. Connor, how you feeling?
I'm feeling a little warm.
Shooting has found its groove in this second half. As Griffin Alexander works on Griffin Stewart works on JoJo Alexander. And looks like they're going to call. And they're going to call foul JoJo Alexander. Being a little too physical with Griffin.
And they didn't use his government name there either.
He's going to listen back on the stream, and he's going to hear his government name.
Call me Joe Monte. And he couldn't get that one to fall. Weber on the rebound.
So Muskogee's got an opportunity to pop off a pretty sizable lead here on a 6-0 run.
And gives it to Beasley. Out to Weber in the corner to James. Calling his teammates to go in. And they're not. And we'll have JoJo in the corner.
Traylon Reed's got an open shot.
And
knocks it down. 9-0 run for Muskogee. 37-30 lead for the Roughers.
Traylon Reed is having a ball game today.
And I'm telling you, this is what makes this Muskogee team special. If they're hitting their shots, this team is dangerous. Another miss for Bixby. But luckily they get their offensive rebound, and Traylon Reed, spectacular.
Making another play for the Roughers, and James to go up to the basket. And he gets it over Griffin.
E.J. James gives an 11-0 Muskogee run, and Bixby takes a break to talk about it. Muskogee leads this one 39-30. You're watching Rougher TV. Boom, 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 boom. Muskogee feeling hot right now. 11-0 run for the Roughers. Gives them a 39-30 lead over the Spartans.
Yeah, they're feeling a little heated in the cold weather.
Only 6 points for the Spartans in this third period, all coming from big man number 44, Griffin Stewart. But Muskogee's three ball is falling, and especially on a big-time save from Traylon Reed at the other end. The ball was going out of bounds and was going to be possession Bixby, but he makes a diving play, throws it backwards, keeps it in play to one of his teammates. Leads to a big two-point basket, but right off the jump.
Sean Lewis will get that one.
Sean Lewis ends that 11-0 Muskogee run.
And Beasley dribbling around.
See if Muskogee offense can continue after that Bixby timeout.
And Beasley at the edge of the M now. Pass to Reed.
Lance Knight hoping that it calmed them down just a little bit.
To James on the M.
He saw blood. He said, hey, maybe let's head back to the corner for a second and recalibrate. Big three. J.V. Weber, they can't miss!
From the three, or from the college three.
They can't miss!
Poked out by Beasley. That'll bring the Roughers lead to 10 points.
Adrian Weber sitting up now.
Leaned over.
He's ready to get on the court. Out of that deep, J.V. Weber, college point three. Goes deep. Bixby thinking they're playing football as that one is out of bounds on Bixby. Tyler Wright can't believe it. He turns around with his arms up. Ref's going to talk about it. See if they overturn this. No, they will not. It's Muskogee basketball. So E.J. James will inbound. Muskogee leads by 10.
And Weber. Beasley getting double teamed in the corner here.
Escapes.
Gets out of it to Payne. Wonderful pass. Payne using all 5'10" of himself to get up to the rim.
All of them bit like they were going to dish it out for three, so all of them parted the Red Sea, let Keelan Payne under the basket by himself.
Yeah, you can't do that.
44-32. This is a 16-2 run for Muskogee.
And looks like Tyler Wright will pass it in. Sean Lewis running down the court through the middle, up for two, and it rolls in.
Did a little hula hoop action there, found every crevice of that rim, and said, okay, fine, I'll fall down.
We'll make sure there wasn't any dents in the rim.
Number 2, Traylon Reed, his second personal foul.
And Sean Lewis will go to the free throw line to shoot an extra one.
I tell you, Traylon Reed has had an excellent game so far.
And he gets it.
3 baskets, number 22.
And Beasley will start off with the ball. Gives it back to Weber. And Bixby using the full court press here.
A nice move to the rim and can't finish. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was some finesse. And looks like Bixby can't answer back.
And that will be a foul on number 1, Jamie Beasley.
Sean Lewis will go to the line again for his 2 points.
Number 1, Jamie Beasley, his first personal foul.
44-35, Muskogee leads it, so Bixby will go to the line shooting 2. We'll try to make it a 7-point game if they knock down both here. And he knocks down the first. 2:29 remaining in the third. What a shooting performance from Muskogee in period number 3. I guess we can't call him period. Look, it's on the board. Period
Right.
3.
Well, you know, technically, it's a quarter. Quarter.
2 baskets, number 22, Sean Lewis.
Quarter. Anyways,
8-point game.
Weber to pass the ball in. It's like a bit of confusion here. Referee's letting Bixby get set. Oh, looks like the referee will come and have a discussion. Looks like he is pointing over to...
Not sure what's going on. We would know more if we were courtside, but you know.
That's a great point, Patrick. Deep ball to James. Couldn't get it.
Ball
Price
is
with a
loose.
foul.
Jamie Beasley to the rim and fouled and one. Muskogee faithfuls on their feet. They're excited about that one.
I just jumped to my feet. What a play.
Ball was losing. Jamie Beasley, looking like the receiver he is, picked that one off the dirt and laid it in for 2.
And he gets one.
To make it an 11-point game, Jamie Beasley puts it in. Muskogee leads by 11, 47-36 with 2:20 remaining. What a confidence booster this would be. Sean Lewis drives in, and they're going to call the foul, and so now he will get to go to the line with an and one. I believe that's going to be on Traylon Reed. And that's 3 for Traylon Reed. Not in a dire situation. You're almost into the fourth. Traylon's got 3. Obviously, you wouldn't want him to pick up that 4th.
Yeah, that could mean trouble.
Let's all take a timeout. We'll take a quick break, too, and we'll be back with more Rougher basketball. We got a good one. Muskogee leads at 47-38 on Rougher TV. We're back with the Rougher TV. Connor Freeman, we got a great one on our hands.
Yeah, we do. I mean, it's a highly contested match, and I thought the score would be a little higher with all the threes being shot, but, I mean, nonetheless, it's been an impressive game for both teams.
Sean Lewis makes the three-point play complete. And they're waiting to get 10 more in the game, so they halted the inbound.
And
8-point game.
take out Traylon Reed here.
E.J. James leads all scorers with 16. And Sean Lewis, who made that free throw, is right behind him with 15. And Tyler Wright has 13.
James calling for the ball deep in the corner. And he gets it. Spins
Spin
off
move.
him.
He is getting them with that spin move every single time. And it looks like number 10, Kyler McGuire, will draw the foul.
Kyler McGuire, his first personal foul.
And so he will send E.J. James to the line. E.J. James, a great free throw shooter.
Which you'd think would not be a good idea for the Spartans. I mean, EJ can shoot.
Smooth like butter. I can't believe it's not butter. What's other margarines?
In the cow.
Yeah, well, there's all kind of different brands.
Yeah. Can't believe it's not better than.
Yeah. This can't be butter.
Falls into the lap of Pharaoh Grant. And Beasley seems to be okay.
Beasley's all right. He's taken harder hits before.
Yeah, that's a heavy injury in basketball.
Yeah.
Heavy hit.
Foul call number 22, Sean Lewis, his second personal foul.
And I tell you what, I love those Muskogee chairs.
Yeah, I was looking at them earlier, especially the bench ones. Or the barstool ones.
Yeah.
I'd like to have some for my house.
Yeah.
If by the time Connor Freeman graduates this year and you're missing a few chairs, you know where they went. They will be at my house.
Come and get them.
And Beasley to take his free throw. And he gets first one.
49-39. Tried to make it an 11-point lead once again. Need to ask Jason Parker, how much are those chairs? I want one myself. Bounce around good.
They're probably up there.
Oh, they got them.
Yeah. And they look comfortable.
Yeah. I love like gym chairs. We got a bunch of them at the Civic Center.
Yeah.
They're really comfortable.
Shout out Civic Center. BRI will be there next weekend.
Yeah, bull riding if you're just looking for something to do. Got a lot of great stuff coming at Civic Center. Shenandoah on February 8th.
Ooh.
Big basket
Great
by
mid-range there.
Jamie Beasley, and now Muskogee leads again by 11. Shenandoah, February 8th. Darcy Lynn, February 15th. Marshall Tucker Band, March 27th. A lot of stuff going on in Muskogee.
A lot of great events. When's the next fight night?
I don't know yet.
They haven't announced
Yeah,
it.
they're working out the dates now.
Right.
They're working out the dates now. A lot of great stuff going on in Muskogee, including Muskogee basketball.
And no reported score for the wrestling match tonight, but we'll see if we can get it later on.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if they have wrestling on score. I don't believe they do.
Probably not. They didn't have a Max President's slacking a little bit. That's all right.
Let's see.
Griffin Stewart misses both of those. But they get the rebound, and that'll be Lamar Lewis driving in the middle. And ball poked out. They'll call a foul.
Yeah, they do not have wrestling on score. See if anyone updated on Twitter by chance.
It's like Coach Lou Dawkins doing what he does, coaching up young Timothy Moore. And Lewis to shoot his first of the free throws. And misses the first one, bounces off the rim. And looks like Joe Monte Alexander will be subbed in.
Yeah, it does not look like we have any.
Scores for wrestling. That's all right. We can get him later. Javen Weber will go to the bench. And Lamar Lewis will make the second of those free throws. Edward James III to pass in to JoJo.
1 minute remaining.
Gives it back to JoJo, who fumbles the ball. Looks like, I didn't really see what they called.
Foul called on number 2, Tyler Wright.
Foul called on Tyler Wright. Second foul of the night. 6'2" junior. Number 2. And JoJo will shoot the first of his free throws. And just like Shaq, he missed the first one. And the second one as well. And Sean Lewis just fumbling that ball away. Gives it straight to Jamie Beasley to pass in. And it'll go to Mr. Keelan Payne, who dribbles it in.
50 seconds remaining in this one, Connor. In the third, excuse me. Yes,
In the third.
Muskogee leading by 10.
I feel like it's been a slower period than usual. James kind of stalling out, waiting for some open lanes. And he finds one to JoJo, and Beasley throws something away, catches the ball. James out to Payne in the corner. And JoJo not wanting to take a shot. Sean Lewis gets that steal.
7 seconds remaining. Bixby going to take the final shot of this period.
And blocked
deflected by Keelan Payne. And they're going to call. They're going to get free throws.
And head coach Lance Knight not happy about that one.
They will get free throws.
Do we decide if we're calling him Knight or Kite?
Let me look at this. Lance.
I thought it was Knight. We've played him before. I thought it was Knight. But I'm likely to be wrong. So
it is indeed Lance Kite.
Kite.
So we were incorrect. They were calling him Knight.
And Jack Gill missed the first of his free throws.
Lance Kite.
Trying to make this a 9-point ball game.
And then we'll end the third.
And he doesn't. It. And looks like we'll go to the fourth quarter here.
Take a quick break. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes. Muskogee leads the Spartans 52-42. We'll be back in just a minute. Eight minutes to go.
10-point deficit.
All students is going to have their parents come get them. Make those phone calls now.
Tim Moore didn't realize he was in the game. And, oh, no, he
Maybe
wasn't.
He's not.
And he's irritated with Dedmon.
Watch me.
Dedmon was irritated. And he was irritated. Dedmon looked at Dedmon like, hey, you just told me to go in there.
And Weber out to James. James spins again.
That spin move is
blocked.
eating them up. He had to be working on that in practice all week because, man, he's been doing that all game long.
Great block there by Griffin Stewart. Making it rough for basketball.
Keelan Payne with the basketball. 7:40 left to go in this one.
And Beasley driving to the middle, throws it up. Looks like he'll be fouled on the way up, but helped up by Griffin Stewart.
7:40 left. 52-42 Muskogee. Trying to claw their way to even bigger lead here.
See if he can make it an 11-point lead.
Every point crucial at this point.
That is a great point. 7:40 left. And he missed the first one.
Would have had two less if Pharaoh hadn't happened, but
If we didn't have an accident earlier. And he makes the second one.
so obviously helping stretch that lead out a little bit helps diminish that issue, but
11-point lead for Muskogee.
I can't blame him, man. I would get excited too, and sometimes you just don't realize. But I've never seen a player more excited to play basketball than Pharaoh Grant.
100%.
Interception by E.J. James, but that one stripped.
Dropped away, and
Jump ball.
looks like we got more information on wrestling here than we do at the Ron Mountain Gym.
I thought you were going to tell us the score.
I don't know it. We'll find it out.
Yeah. I know you got to know some wrestlers.
I got some connections.
We'll just send Walker to run over there. It's like, Walker, sprint over there to the gym. and
Walker. Ooh, big three there made by Gage Knight.
tell- Gage Knight makes it a 45-53 game. Muskogee trying to keep the Spartans at bay. We're down to 7 minutes left.
Beasley with the ball, calling out James.
E.J. James has movement over in the corner. He's wide open. Nobody by him, but zone moves over to pick that matchup up. An interception, and Bixby. Ooh, blocked by Jamie Beasley.
And stolen by Reed as he takes it back. James steps in and gets it.
Wonderful floater by E.J. James. That's now 19 points for the senior.
And Reed never making it easy, fouled Griffin Stewart on that shot there.
Jamie Beasley had the massive block to swing those points there. That's a whole 4-point swing on that block. But Gage Knight had a wide open look at it, and Jamie Beasley tracked him down. Griffin Stewart, who had a big start to the third, knocks down his first free throw. 46-55. Another free throw up, good. 47-55 now the score. 8-point game with 6:20 remaining. We'll try to keep you updated on the time as much as we can. We know it is not in the stream, so we'll do our best to keep it updated as E.J. James, the bounce is just helping him tonight. 21 points
With 0
for
fouls.
23. Nearly pulls up was Anthony Walters, but Gage Knight says, I'll do it, and Keelan Payne with a big rebound. Poked loose, but that's going to be a foul on Walters.
I think the entire Bixby roster is in foul trouble tonight.
Oh, my goodness, that's true. Anthony Walters picks up his fourth. Griffin Stewart has 3. And Tyler Wright has 3. Tyler Wright only with 13 points.
Sean
Sean
Lewis
Lewis
has 2.
Is leading scorer for the Spartans. Jamie Beasley with the basketball. Move around, that's another foul. That will put Gage Knight with 2 fouls.
And Traylon Reed to pass in, back to Payne,
Intercepted.
stolen.
That was just a lazy pass there. And he misses a wide open layup, and he goes to the floor, and his head does hit the floor. We hope he's okay.
Tyler Wright slow to get up here.
It wasn't on the initial collision, but he hit the ground again, and his head hits the floor, but he asked for help, and
Great sportsmanship.
wide open eyes it looks like he's going to be okay.
Beasley to help him up
Wasn't
there.
a massive contact, but he did hit the floor a little bit. And
Foul called on the receiver,
And I don't know about you, Connor. It's happened to me a few times, and it doesn't feel good no matter how far you hit it.
100%, especially on the back of the head.
And so they're going to be cautious with him, and they're going to take Tyler Wright out of the game. Give him a second to catch his breath, maybe.
Well, a lot of basketball left to be played in the season. Smart to take him out now.
Obviously, you hate to see anybody hit the head.
Sean Lewis struggling with the handles here. Blocked, guarded by Payne, but he still gets it in.
Sean Lewis with an excellent cleanup job there as he puts it in, and now it's back to an 8-point game. 5:23 left. We'll take a quick break with him. You're watching Rougher TV. Welcome back to Rougher TV. We have an excellent game on our hands, but Muskogee holds the lead, 57-49. Obviously, it's where you want to be, Connor.
Yeah, for sure. If you're Muskogee, yeah.
The pass over to EJ. He's been excellent in this one. Floats it up, and
he gets it.
Draws the foul.
And he'll shoot another.
Blocking foul on Bixby. Bucket counts. EJ James heads to the line to shoot another. EJ James now 23 for number 23.
See if he can make it 24 here.
Has not drawn a foul either. Huge night for EJ James.
That shot is good. Brings his total of the night to 24 with 0 fouls.
11-point game now with 5 minutes remaining. Driving to the basket. Wonderful job by Tyler Wright of finishing that one. Back, now we're down to 9-point game.
And Weber up to Beasley. Looking for teammates to get back.
No need to rush here. And just
and
like that.
confusion
But
on
luckily
the court.
it bounces off 2 Spartans. It goes out of bounds, and Wright just kind of throws his hands up like, man, I should have had that.
Mental errors are the name of the game for Bixby tonight.
4:46 remaining in this one. Javian Weber with the basketball. Kind of pushes off there. Tries to create some space. Traylon Reed inside. Move it. EJ James thought he was going to take that one. But we're just moving the ball around. Chewing some clock
And
up.
James open in the corner over here. See if they can get the ball to him.
Munching on those seconds is Muskogee.
And they do. And he'll shoot the 3.
Can't go.
Rolls out the basket.
Would have been a dagger, in my opinion. So now Bixby with the chance. A little under the legs behind the back pass.
By Sean Lewis.
Across the way. Traylon Reed could have had an interception there had he looked up. He's just going to stay on his man. Going to force Bixby to make a play. Here comes a screen. Muskogee switches well. Great defense and switch there by Keelan Payne and Javian Weber. Great defensive awareness. Nearly pokes that one away. He's going to take the big man on, Javian Weber.
Really good defense here by Muskogee.
And off the front of the rim, Keelan Payne with the breakaway. And that was poked away. Wonderful grab by Sean Lewis. And they can't clean up the easy one, but Sean Lewis is there to rescue the day.
Sean Lewis is having a great day. 19 points on the night.
Nearly lose that one. That was out of bounds. Adrian Weber almost got in trouble touching that one. But it will go to Bixby. 7-point game with 3:27 left. You want to slow it down, but you don't want to play too conservative. This game is not done. EJ James will guard the inbound. Now Sean Lewis with the basketball. He's going to drive to the rim. Goes up and gets the bucket. 5-point game. 3:18 left. Bixby storming back.
21 points for Sean Lewis tonight.
Keelan Payne, they need a bucket here. Across the way, and that will be poked, knocked out of bounds, and it'll say it's Muskogee basketball.
For Muskogee, it's E.J. James, and for Bixby, it is Sean Lewis, I'm sorry. E.J. with 24 points, Sean with 21.
Knight and King come out of the game for the Spartans.
And Muskogee will keep the same lineup. Keelan head taps him.
Javian Webb with the basketball by himself. Traylon Reed. They're going to still choose some clog, but no, Javian Weber pulls up for three. Can't get it to go. Clangs off the back iron, and now Bixby with the basketball. Off the foot of Javian Weber. It's going to be, they're going to call a personal foul? Yes, they are. Does not send them to the line yet, but now Spartans down by 5. 2:50 remaining.
14-point Jamie Beasley with 2 fouls on the night.
One thing you do have to watch, Traylon Reed does have 4 fouls now. If they call this on Traylon, he's done.
Will it be EJ's first or will it be Traylon's last? Looks like it'll be Traylon's last as he talks him through it.
And Traylon Reed will foul out. In the blink of an eye.
Had a great game. 9
really
points.
did. Incredible effort from Traylon Reed.
Yeah, and you know, the thing is, that's another thing with points, is he only had 9 points, but defensive efforts, playmaking efforts just showed out today. He had a great night.
So JoJo Alexander will come in to replace Reed, who's now fouled out.
And he's only fouled out with 2:49 left in the game.
2:49 left, 5-point game. They will shoot 2.
Tyler Wright misses that one.
Off the front iron. Muskogee faithful getting loud on these free throws, trying to distract Tyler Wright.
And the
And it
crowd
works.
prevails.
And they're going to call a jump ball. No, they're going to call foul.
Yeah, Keelan Payne had
The
pretty
entire
secure possession on that one.
The entire Bixby bench thought it was going to be a jump ball, and they were excited. Well, regardless, it wouldn't have been their possession anyway. It would have stayed with Muskogee. But in the bonus, they are, so they will go to the free throw line. And now here is where these free throws are so crucial and vital and just incredibly important. You can't miss free throws in a tight contest like this. And Keelan Payne knocks down the first.
He didn't feel your pressure there.
Exactly. Try to add a little bit of pressure on him.
Up 6, the Roughers. 2:47 left in the game.
Free throw up. And good. Big free throws for Keelan Payne.
The Bixby fans yelling from the side did not distract him. Sorry, Bixby parents.
Right for 3. Doesn't go. Big rebound from Muskogee. Here comes E.J. James. And that should have, I thought it could have been a foul there. But it doesn't. And
Destin Martin,
nearly lost it.
he was wearing like number 13 earlier in the JV game today. He's 20 tonight, and he's listed as, actually he's not even listed on the roster.
Yeah, neither is JoJo.
Yeah, I thought that was weird. They have
So Destin Martin goes to the free throw line. He gets one to go. He leaned back. He said, let me put some extra sauce on this one to lean back, and it worked. Harness the wind is Destin Martin. And the second one, not even close. Muskogee leads by 8. They can breathe just a little bit, but not too much. 2:29 remaining in this one.
And Gage Knight.
Letting it roll, trying to save as many seconds as they can. They're going to need them. Wright with the basketball. Moving around to Lewis. 3 from deep. Ooh, knocks it down. And so just like that, it's back to a 5-point game. That's why you can't breathe. 2:16 left. We'll take a break too. We'll be back with Rougher Basketball.
And we're back here in Ruffer Village. 2:16 left in this 5-point 6A men's basketball matchup.
What a game this has been, Connor. Man, back and forth we've gone, and now Bixby trying to will themselves back into this one.
Yeah, shots have been fired on both sides, and shots have hit.
Muskogee. Oh, Destin Martin nearly turns that one over. That would have been a massive turnover.
Anthony Walters hits it out. So Javian Weber can pass the ball in again.
Got Tim Moore on the bench. I'm surprised he's not in here late in this one.
And
Jamie Beasley looking for a pass. They got to move. They can't just stay on this backcourt. They got to get across. Keelan Payne.
Martin open. He's not passing.
They avoid, and there's a foul. So Keelan Payne will head to the free throw line.
2:01 remaining.
And then we're back to these pressure free throws. These are the ones you need.
See, this might sound bad to say, but I wouldn't mind if we had a buzzer beater.
Knocks down that one. 64-58 Muskogee.
6-point lead here.
Trying to get back to a 7-point lead. Free throw up and no good. 2-possession game. They're going to be looking for a 3. They get one deep and no good. But a big offensive rebound. And a huge rebound there for E.J. James, and he will get fouled, and he heads to the free throw line.
Threw that pretty deep.
Yeah.
And he trots back. So he can shoot his 2 with 1:49 remaining in this game.
Tyler Wright, his 4th personal foul. 5th personal foul.
Muskogee up by 6. James trying to make it 7. Looks like we have an issue here with James.
And you wonder what that timeout's for.
I'm not sure.
Hopefully, maybe E.J. James had a little need for a bathroom break.
I think so.
That's what it seems like.
Whenever he was supposed to take the free throws.
Yeah, so he's going to call the timeout instead of sending them.
Why do you run like that?
So they'll wait. E.J. James runs to the locker room. We'll see what's going on there. Scott Schroeder is over there laughing, so I wonder if that's what's going on here. So hopefully EJ makes it quick.
Yeah, well, Scott Schroeder lasted about just about anything. So
There he comes back. We're good. I was a little quick for a bathroom. Maybe it wasn't.
I think it was a uniform or a tape issue. Oh no, no, it wasn't.
Maybe blood on the uniform. I don't know.
I don't think so. Not this month.
So I don't know. That'll be a question for EJ. We'll talk about it. It's like, EJ, did you know what's going on?
Little Lamar Jackson.
Hey, look, you got to go when you got to go. There's no judgment here.
Yeah,
I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often, if you're going to be really
Right.
honest.
Right. Well,
Like, you think I'm going to
he said, whenever you shoot 24 and
You-
average
you
over
can
20 a game,
go to the bathroom?
you can go to the bathroom about 3
Anytime.
times a game. The
And
Lou
espe-
Dawkins standard.
And especially if he knocks down these 2 free throws.
Yeah, this will determine if you can go to the bathroom from now on out, or from here on out.
Lou Dawkins is going to be A-okay with it. 24 points from E.J. James. We're still in the timeout. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on. Now they got another jersey. Was it blood on the jersey? They're going to make him go change it. So maybe it wasn't a bathroom break.
Why is he going anywhere?
I don't understand. They usually have the spray that gets blood out of uniforms, the hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah. And looks like he will be number 10 for the rest of the night. Bit of a Jordan jersey swap here.
I don't know. Lou Dawkins is still giggling about it. I don't know what happened. Something suspicious is going on.
And EJ's laughing. So
But he will not be allowed to take the free throws here, so Dedman will. I got to figure out what just happened. Free throw up for Dedman, knocks it down. Big free throw right there. Second one. Needs this one here. Got it. 8-point game for Muskogee. 1:47 remaining. Can they knock off the Spartans? Intercepted by Keelan Payne. 2-on-1.
bounce pass to
Jamie
Beasley, and he gets it.
10-point lead for Muskogee.
1:32 left in the game.
68-58. The Roughers lead Bixby. 3. Sean Lewis won't go. Out of bounds. They say it's Bixby ball.
Poked out by Dedman there.
That was a big rebound by Kyler McGuire.
And Edward James III will come back in the game for Dedman.
New Jersey and all.
Yeah, New Jersey Hall.
I'll stand up. Been sitting in this chair too long.
Yeah, I stood up earlier.
Inbound intercepted. Destin Martin. JV and Webber with the basketball. 1:14 remaining.
Over to
Keelan
Payne.
And they're going to foul him. Wasn't intentional. Gage and I threw his hands up a little frustrated. And these might do it here. 2 free throws could bury this one. Roughers will send everybody back.
And now that EJ wears number 10, they took his points away. So he had 24?
24.
I think he finished with 24. 1:09 left in the game, nevertheless.
Big free throws, and that might just do it. 12-point lead with 1:05 remaining.
And Payne
No
with
good.
the rebound.
Keelan Payne with the basketball.
Dribbling back, looking for a teammate.
50 seconds left, and Bixby looks like they're not in a rush. That one just poked away. Sean Lewis will hit the floor, and they'll call a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with them here for the last 46 seconds as Muskogee creeps their way closer to a big win over Bixby.
And we're back here. Big win for Muskogee, 46 seconds left with a 12-point lead. I want to give a big thank you to our crew here today, Mr. Shane Sanderson, Miss Emily Roscoe, and Mr. Walker Canny, and Mr. Patrick Case.
I appreciate you for having me here, Connor. It's always a great time, especially when we beat the Bixby Spartans.
Yeah, it's a great one. And thrown out of bounds.
And that referee saved that scorekeeper at the table. I was heading right for his head, and he had no idea. 30 seconds remaining, and Muskogee is going to close this one out. A big victory over Bixby. And so Bixby will, I don't know which way they'll go.
Well, the sad bus ride home.
Yeah, they'll probably go through like Taft or Haskell, man.
We always went through the south way, so we'd take
Like avoid the turnpike altogether. I wonder if
we'd do that.
That's the quickest way, to be honest.
And looks like James will dribble it out for 27 seconds.
Spitsy out right by the high school, actually. If you go that way.
Yeah. Well, if you go and take what is that? Takes Turnpike, exit on the Peak, and then go that way, south of town. That's the way I take home, but we won't talk about that.
Not everyone's going to follow you home.
Yeah, hopefully. I'll be
15
watching.
seconds left. Muskogee, a big victory for the boys program today. And it shows that Muskogee is not a team to mess around with, especially in the playoffs. To really get something going. As the clock goes 3, 2, 1, and 0. Muskogee pulls off a big 70-61 win over the Bixby Spartans. Connor, who's your player of the game?
I'd have to say E.J. James had a great game today. Him and Traylon Reed did both.
Absolutely.
And have to give it to him. What you think, Patrick?
Fantastic showing for the boys. The shots were falling. They're really working well together. Had a great game plan. Congratulations to Coach Lou Dawkins, Oren Falk, Angela Sandoval, Anthony Ashley, Cordero Johnson, Deary Hill, and all the managers, athletic department for a big win over Bixby today.
Yep, thank you, Patrick. And I'm Connor Freeman. That's Patrick Case signing off. Have a great night from River Village.